Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Tries a shot!
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Schneider. Stoichkov. Played out to the left flank. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's smartly reclaimed. Fiddles it through. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's one-on-one, surely! Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Stoichkov. Shot a goal! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellingham, David Villa. And here's Neymar. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Thuram. Vieira. David Villa. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos. To Beckham. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Nice sequence of passes. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
There's the hit! Goal! Flamengo! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Very nicely done. And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. Looking tidy in position. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And the shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
David Villa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. He's through here. David Villa. He's got away. Oh, look at that. There's the shot! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Palmeiras have hit a quick-fire double here, and are chance to shoot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. It's little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a little off target. He won't be happy with that one. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bellingham. Chance to shoot now. Schneider. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Cannavaro. Nicely worked. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Palmeiras certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Real chance here. Big chance. And it's there. And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Palmeiras grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. And it's hoisted clear. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Batistuta chasing after it. Schneider floated through. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 77.
Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substituição em andamento.
And it's Griezmann. Griezmann, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that could set him on his way. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Griezmann. Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Beckham. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Drogba. It's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Now it's Drogba. That's a nicely measured pass. Great position here. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 80. Camisa 10.
And he's taking no chances there.
Deixando o
Yaya
campo
Toure.
para a entrada de
Palmeiras
camisa
will have
90.
one further opportunity to make a
Camisa 8.
substitution after this, their
Substituição.
latest change. Can he spark a counter here? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that had the makings of something. It's Drogba! And here's Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's away! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and white everywhere you look, the atmosphere created by the folk of Porto Alegre, providing a real celebratory assault on the senses. It is a unique part, this, of Brazil's southern coast, and the appreciation of the game here is pretty much universal. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Stoichkov, Hullet, Neymar, and he's there to belt it away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Palmeiras have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff! And that is wildly off target.
Palmeiras certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Palmeiras have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Conte. Internacional looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
Chance! Goal! Internacional!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Internacional have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Now that's well seen too. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff might just make this. Could move up a gear here. Face to face with the keeper. And he's got the shot away! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Cafu. And it's Messi.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckham. Beckham has created one goal already. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Beckham. Luis Suarez. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Costa Curta.
Palmeiras truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Neymar. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. Bullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Beckham. And it's Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, super find. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Beckham. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Adams. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. What a throw in. Looking for the runner. Beckham bops him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hullet. Great hit! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence.
Shot a goal! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Palmeiras presented with a golden opportunity here. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos. Stoichkov, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet looks to get on the end of this. Palmeiras have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. He's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Substituição em andamento.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cruyff. Now the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Palmeiras has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Conte. Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Internacional really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's gone loose. Now it's Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Looking tidy in possession here. Stoichkov. It's Cruyff. Cafu. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram cuts it out. And he was quick to react. Beckham. And it's Luis Suarez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He has found the way through. Adam. Can he put it away? He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Palmeiras really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Teremos 5 minutos de
All
acréscimo.
square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Beckham. Deep into stoppage time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. Xavi. Beckham. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu looking to run onto it. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Gullit. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gullit. And it's Cruyff. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Costa Curta. Thuram. First quarter of an hour gone. Rolls it backwards. Stoichkov. Roberto Carlos. Played in by... And a header! Stoichkov finds himself offside. Palmeiras, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cruyff. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now there's Gullit! Vieira. Gullit. Good spot, he's seen the run. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Stoichkov. Stoichkov is flagged offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gullit. Ronaldinho. And here's Stoichkov.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Conte.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Cannavaro. Now it's Gullit. Cafu. He could be in here. No, that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settled. And Messi! So what can they make of this? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Played back in. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Chance here to counter. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Gullit. That is Conte. Conte! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up for a header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Ronaldinho.
71.550 espectadores.
Lovely feet. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 25.
Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to...
Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ajax have their second corner now. Gullit getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Stoichkov. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away!
Cleared without complication.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Tries a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is out of play. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Kante makes the interception. Always onto this. Hits one! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
all square again into the has a go! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That has been slung wide. Schneider shapes to shoot! Kagawa. Great ball if he can get there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that. Palmeiras have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Struck first time. He has hit that forcefully. And we're done. Palmeiras have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We have already started here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Just the goalkeeper. Stoichkov! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
In for a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nesta is offering a wry smile there.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Totti gets his pass away. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Bullet! Oh, that is ask, and again. It's a goal! And again. They simply do not know what has hit them. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho. Gullit. So what can they make of this? And that's a superb pass. Has a goal! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Short changes him with that pass. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Vieira. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Gullit. And here's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Gullit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Cruyff. He can run onto that. Might be... And the shot! And it's in! That is his ton! And does he not know it? No. And we've reached half-time.
Palmeiras are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Cambio en el Borussia Dortmund. Número 8.
Here we go again.
Número 18.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cruyff. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. He's through, now is he in? Now there's a fine ball. Decent hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Khan is there to clear. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Gullit. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's running through. Schmeichel can claim that. Vieira cuts out the pass. And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Seedorf, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, this looks sharp. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's clever. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Totti. Foot in. Seedorf goes steaming forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Quality ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gullit. And they can counter here. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. It's Bale! He scores! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he cuts out the supply. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good strength. Totti. And here's Cruyff. Totti.
Palmeiras surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Conte. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cambio en el Borussia Dortmund. Número 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 10. Messi. Cambio.
And it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Bale. Always onto this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's intervened well there. And it's played forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, perfectly measured that. Terrific header!
Palmeiras can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the throw.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Intercepts the
compensación.
throw. That's well read. Iniesta. 2 minutes to be added on. Works it forward. And the counter is on. And he's been shifted off it. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.